I think I got everything running. We'll see. You never know. Anyway, we're back on Western Wilds, and I'm still seeding. Got some rolling to do. We did a little bit. Got a little bit more to do. Guess it'd help if I turned the chat on, wouldn't it? There's one, there's the other. Alright, both YouTube and Twitch seem to be working. Although I haven't tested the meme machine yet. Well, let's see. Let's see what this does for me. Alright, seems to be working. I'm thinking if it wasn't working, it wouldn't tell me how many buckets I have, so it must be working. Okay, we need to roll this field. So let's get started. Now this is the small roller. Never did buy the big one. It goes plenty fast though. And I like the smaller one better actually in the way it functions because you can lift it up off the ground. With the big one, if you lower it, it's on the ground. And it's rolling whatever's beneath you. You can't just haul it on the wheels. Well, you can if it's folded up. But once you unfold it and you drop it, it's on the ground. There's no lifting it up so you can move to another place. I don't know why they made the mod that way. Well, that's the way it is in the game. When I say mod, yeah, even the stuff in the game is basically a mod. So in other words, when you take something, like I modded these rollers. I modded them myself. So the way you do that is you have to clone them out of the game. And then you change it to do whatever you want it to do. You want it to look like, if you want it to look different, whatever it is you're trying to mod it to be, you first have to clone it out of the game. So when I cloned these out of the game, they are as is. I didn't change any of the mechanics. I just changed some of the, the speed and things like that. Hey, Farmer Groot, how are you today? Hope the world's treating you well at the moment. Hi, Andy. How you doing, Andy? I'm assuming everybody can hear me. Hi, Tim. Doing well. Loud and clear, Farmer Groot says. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Fellsborough. Never heard of that one. Fellsborough. All right, so I I'm selling the rest of my crops. I've already sold the canola, and I sold the sunflower seeds. I don't remember what the canola brought total. I'm sure it did very well. The sunflower seeds brought me in just shy of $500,000. I got 460 some thousand out of the sunflower seeds. We'll see. This is all the soybeans I got. Let's see what the soybeans will bring. And I think that's all I've got in storage, but I'll double check. So altogether, I've got about $1.2 million so far, which is enough to buy some more property. Excuse me. Oh, it is. So I never play. Okay, I never play those. Hey, Jared, how you doing? Long time no hear, Jared. Hope you've been well. Oh man, I'm yawning already. I yawn because this is just about my nap time. And the last couple of days have been really busy. And I've missed my nap time. All right, well, we got a couple 100,000 out of that. So we're up to 1,443,000. Just shy of $1.5 million. This is Western Wilds by Alien Tim. Yeah, I think I've cleared this silo, but I'll double check. No, I've got corn left, so let's do some corn. Craig's in the house. Hey, Craig. Jared says he's doing great. Just like cornflakes. Precision farming. Yeah, I did that in 19. I did that for quite a while in 19. But I haven't done any of that in 22 yet. But then again, yeah, I don't play 22 very much. If you guys watch the live streams, that's the extent of my farm sim playing. I don't play any other time anymore. I'm just kind of played out on farm sim. Apologize for my voice, but boy, there's some kind of something in the air today. Some kind of pollen, or I don't know what it is. But I'm having a tough time. Got into a sneezing fit earlier. Well, I should hope it is, Farmer Groot. I've been doing this for, what, ever since 2013. I've got thousands and thousands of hours play on this game. A normal person would have burned out 2 years ago at least. And I don't know if I should even say I'm burned out on it. I still have fun playing it. When I come in and do the live streams, I have fun playing it. It's just that, you know, I can't do it every day like I was doing for 8-9 years. That's right. this July, I will have been doing this for 9 years. It's hard not to get burned out. Hard not to get burned out. Alrighty, that was the corn. You know what? I forgot to look and see how much that was. When I didn't see how much I got for that. I can kind of guess. Okay, that's it. I'm kind of empty except for I've got wood chips left. Let me sell the wood chips too. Why not? I don't need to save them for anything. It wasn't that many. Okay, so I've got 1653 and I had 1444. So I got a little over a couple $100,000 for those, for whatever it was I just sold. And that makes my silo empty. You haven't touched for a month? I know a lot of people that used to play with me and stuff, and they don't play anymore. I mean, even Scorpion, I don't think he's played much. He was playing this map for a while, but nothing like he used to. I mean, he used to play every day. I don't think he does that anymore. What am I doing out here? Let me just shut that down, I guess. All right, also, I had my pickup truck. Man, that thing's loud. That old truck. I had this thing out because I had to dump some fertilizer out here on the tarmac. And I don't know what to do with it, so I'm just gonna pick it up, put it in the back of this truck and take it to the sell point. Let's go sell it. What the hell is that noise? Oh, and I left the truck in the way. Doggone it. I said truck, didn't I? I meant tractor. Pull this over to the side here. And I didn't sell the wood chips. What? That's all right. Let's grab this. Selling it. I picked my truck up and threw it. I meant to get in it. Don't know my own strength. Oh, that noise I'm hearing is him shifting. Can't see him shift. Well, you can't. You don't see him. You see the shifter moving. If you go on the outside, you can see him shifting. Shift in reverse, shifting forward. I did something fun yesterday. My son was in the market for a brand new car. He's never had one. So this is going to be his very first brand new car. And asked Carol and I to go with him and look at the cars, give her our advice. So we went to the local Toyota store because we pretty much drive Toyotas for the last 30 years. You know, I got a Ford pickup. Chevy's my favorite, but I haven't had a Chevy pickup for years. I just got a damn good deal on a Ford a few years back, and it's been a good truck. I can't complain. But anyway, I don't know how often any of you guys have went shopping for cars. It's one thing to go in and buy a used car, but to buy a new car, it was an all-day thing. I mean, literally an all-day event. It just took forever. All right, we've got that sold. Uh-oh, I've missed something. Did Craig buy the game? Jared says he's keeping his channel afloat. Yeah, they're pretty expensive, but I don't know about Jeep. Two girls that I worked with had Jeeps, brand new Jeeps. They bought them about the same time. They had nothing but trouble with them. They leaked water all the time. They was so hard on gas. Everything you did on them was truly expensive. Even to buy the damn things. What they wanted for them was just unbelievable. And they were in the shop. I mean, constantly. All right, I put sorghum on that last field there. So I got wheat on the left. I got barley on the right here. Oh, geez, I did it again. Look at that. I turned too fast. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Can't do it. All right, why can't I grab a hold of it? Did I get him over? Almost. Didn't get this over. There we go. All right, don't do that again. Okie doke, let's wash this thing. Let's see, I need to get the roller done here and then take him over there, and then I'm done with that. But in the meantime, I'm looking at buying some more property, so let's see what we got. Okay, so I'm owning most of this. I don't own 4. Do I? I think I do, actually. I think I do own 4. Let's see. Farmland. Yeah, I own all of this right here. Now, there's nothing for me to do here. I had to buy this because I wanted to put my store in there. What happened? I just got kicked out of the window. So now I got to decide, do I want to keep going out this way, or do I want to go this way, down here, or over this way? I'm seriously thinking about just dropping down here, this way. So, let's see, how much is that? The property is really cheap. So let's get this. We'll buy that. We'll buy that. And that. Okay. Man, that leaves us a lot of money. What I was going to do if I bought this here was to split it. And see, I own this field here. And actually, these are not fields. 16 is not a field. 17 is not a field. None of these are fields. It's just a plot of land. You make the fields. You know, you can make them any way you want. You can make them round. You can make them flat. You can make them square. I mean, well, they're already flat. But so if I thought if I was going to buy 15, what I'd do is just take this field right here, just expand it over to the road, and just make this one a little bit wider. This one as well, a little bit wider. And then do the same thing over here. So I'd start here and do all of half of 15 and 16, put it all together. Put the lime into cooking it, that kind of thing. So I'm going to go ahead and buy that and well, I don't know if I'll buy that one right now. I'm going to have to look at this before I plop the money down. But let's just start with that, see what we get. First thing I need to do is check, see if there's any trees on it. Jared's got 5 grain buckets. Woohoo! Hey, Bill. Cheat. I'll leave that to Scorpion. Except for he doesn't replay anymore. Now, talk about loud equipment. This thing is just terribly loud. How's Bill doing? Yeah, we set up yesterday after we got finished with the car dealer. We came in and had a little bit of early dinner and put on a movie. We put on Blues Brothers, one of my son's favorite movies. And I thought I had seen it, but I had not. I had seen so many parts of it that I thought I'd seen the whole movie, but I had not. Damn, it was funny. I just laughed my ass off. All right, let me see what I'm going to do here. Oh boy, do I want to go right up into them rocks? I guess I'll take the trees out and decide. You can always put trees back, just plant them back in. A 1958, wow. That's an old one. What kind of festival, Bill? All right, let's see. Yeah, I guess I better get that one too. It's kind of in the scope of things. It might be okay, but it looks pretty close to the field, so we'll take it out. Is that a tree there? Or a bush? It's a bush beans. All right, a couple more trees down the road here. Music, rock, and metal. I don't know. What do you bang a piece of metal on a rock and call it music? Or is it bang a piece of metal with a rock and call it music? Well, so far it's getting the stumps. That's good. The Sweden Rock Festival. Yeah, I don't think you could get a 350 back in 58. It'd have to be a non-stock. Oh, we're right up against that farm. That's what's on that other piece of property that I didn't buy. I don't know if I need to buy that or not. Yeah, it depends, because back then, first gear wasn't really a driving gear. We used to call it granny gear because it was so low. If you were just driving the truck to town, you never even started in first gear. You usually start in second gear. First truck I had, the gear shift knob was on the column, not on the floor. All right, I think I'm okay tree-wise. Let's shut this thing motor off on that and put the pipe away. The Nashville. Oh, Bill. They're from Atlanta. Why they call themselves Nashville then? It's Atlanta's in Georgia. Nashville's in Tennessee. The poor guys don't even know where they're from. All right, so what was I doing? I had to do something else too. Let me check to see if the... Okay. Where's the roller? Oh, he's still rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep them doggies rolling. It's women. It's women. Huh. It's women. Okay, well that makes sense of the name then, I guess. Maybe they're actually I don't know. I'm still confused about the Nashville part. Well, Nashville's known for country music. Atlanta, Georgia isn't really. Jared says his truck was a rare Baltic blue originally. Well, just thank God it wasn't a Ford. Back in the day, Ford had any color you wanted as long as it was black. Yeah, that band name works better for a band full of females. I was thinking it was a bunch of sissies. A bunch of guys that were sissies, you know. From Nashville. Oh, I'm so sleepy. I missed my nap today. I got up extra early for some reason, and I actually didn't get to bed till late at night. Well, early in the morning, let's put it that way. You were talking earlier, Jared, about a straight six. I used to have a Dodge Ram that was what they called a slant six. Chrysler Products, Dodge had an old slant six that they had in a lot of things. We had a station wagon that had a slant six in it, and my Dodge Ram had a slant six in it, and there wasn't anything that slant six couldn't do that a V8 could do. My buddy had a truck identical to mine, only he had a V8 in it. And we ran it side by side everywhere we went. We were both on the volunteer fire department, and the local fire department made tanks that would fit in the bed of our Dodge Ram 4x4s. And if we had, because we lived up in the desert, and if there was a sagebrush fire or something up in the hills, you know, we'd drop those tanks in the back of our trucks and head up to the fires with tanks of water. And we had nozzles on, motors and nozzles on them, so we could, you know, use them to put fires out. And there wasn't anything that the V8 could do that my Slant 6 couldn't do. As a matter of fact, I actually could climb a little better than he could in the Slant 6. It's a good engine. They're cold engines, though. They're hard starting engines. Those old Dodge engines, man, they were a little hard starting. They didn't just kick right over like some engines did. You know, they took a minute to tell you they didn't really want to get going. Damn, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. I don't want to start. Give me a break. Satan takes a holiday? That's funny. What kind of music do they play? Well, you already said metal and rock. Well, you know, Ford, he kind of invented the automated line, you know, for construction line and stuff. And, you know, it wasn't like they were going to stop the line just to change the car color. Assembly line. Hey, Jurgen, how you doing? All right, I got to get my plow going and start working on some of these. What the hell's running? Is that thing running? No, that wasn't running. Something in that batch is running. All right, we need this thing. Let's go get our plow. You know what? I probably shouldn't leave that trailer sitting there. I forgot I wasn't on the farm. I don't know where the hell I'm at. Where the hell am I at? Where's my farm? I'm lost. Oh, there I am, over there. Couldn't find my farm. No backpack day. Oh my God, where the hell are you going to put your snacks and your cell phones and laptops and stuff? Bill says, by the way, he's a big idiot. Really? Why you say that, Bill? Yeah, our kids got, let's see, they've got tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday. And then Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday is the last day, I think, that they've got. I'm really lost. There's my farm. A shopping cart. Hell, people live out of those. You can use one of those. Alright, let's see. There's my plow over here. I guess this Fent can pull that plow. I don't know. Actually, that's not my biggest tractor. Let's take the Fent. We'll put it over here with the Limerator. And I'll jump in this puppy. This one's got a bigger engine in it. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. I've just got it hopped up pretty powerful. Can I go through here? No. What did I hit? I hit something. Oh no, what did I hit? Seriously, I hit something that I can't get around. What the heck? I don't know what I hit, but it won't let me by. Oh my God, look at that. It's a damn, what is that? Maybe it's nothing, I don't know. I got... Oh, there's a lamppost there. Hell, I didn't even see that. Well, I wasn't looking for it, for one thing. A wheelbarrow. Yeah, a lot of the states have been out for a week, at least. Oregon, Washington, and I don't know, maybe California. They don't get out till the 15th of June. Every year. They like to have their time off during the year. Teachers are always off. It seems like every time you turn around, teachers have a day off. Alrighty, let's see here. I want to do, what am I going to do? Turn this on. And then jump in here and get the large plow up. We need to change it to create a field. We gotta flip that way and reset it like that. Turn it on. Oh crap, I just seeded that, didn't I? That's messed up my field. Alright, I don't want to get too close to the telephone poles, so we'll just do that. Whoa. Careful. Alright, let's flip that again and reset it and turn that on and take off like We know what we're doing here.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, first round's on Andy today. First round on Andy. Let's do... I'm getting thirsty too, you guys. I don't drink no beer, but I do have Mountain Dew left. Kind of jonesing the Mountain Dew. So let's get one of those out that's sparkling and ice cold. It's so cold it sparkles. And then it makes me feel like a cat for some reason. That didn't go psh very good. Oh my god, it's cold though. It's pretty tasty as well. It's very refreshing. That's taking the place of my nap today. That Mountain Dew, by the way. Whoa! I thought I bought this property. I didn't, did I? I didn't buy this property. So let's do that. I'll get it. Hang on, I'll get it. I get it. It's farmland. This is the one. Buy it. All right, and then back this puppy up. Had a lot of trouble to feed it. Andy says it's beer o'clock. Well, actually, you're better off with it being mile per hour, because if you go by what it says, you're going slower than you need to. Alright, let's do it again. I'm gonna flip it again. Reset it. Turn it on. Should make this all one huge field. I should. Probably won't, but I should. And if I'm not gonna, then what am I doing? Uh-oh. I screw up. No, these are one. That's gonna be one. That's fine. That's fine. This will be one big field. I'll take it up to where it splits up here. Yeah, see, Andy, that's what I'm talking about. You'd be safe if you're using a mile per hour. You won't get tickets that way. You'll always be under the speed limit. All right, now let me pick this up. This is gonna be one big ass field right here. That's what we should name it. Big ass field. Where do you live? On the big ass field. All right, flip it again. What did I do? I just did something hooey. All right. There we go. I'd already seeded that field, so I'm going to have to reseed. Or, I don't know, how would you put that? It's not reseeding because half of it's already seed. Finish seeding it, I guess. Can't remember what I put on it though. I think that's corn. We're gonna have a hell of a lot of corn. I'll have to check, but I think that's what I put on that field. There is a ditch on this map. Look at that. Alrighty, now let me see, what can we do? Let's turn off the GPS and see if I can hire a worker. It's not gonna let me. No, it's not gonna let me hire a worker. Well, rat turds. Well, that ain't right. Turn GPS back on, I guess. All right, well, hey, we're just doing it, I guess. You know, to be honest with you, I don't use the speedometer on a car anymore anyway. I don't know how many of you people live in the U.S., but have you noticed that a lot of U.S. cars nowadays, the speedometers don't keep correct speed? I don't have one car at home that the speedometer is correct on. And the way that you know is if you use a GPS, look at the GPS, and the GPS will say you're doing 65 or 60, and the speedometer says you're doing 65. Well, I would probably trust the GPS over the speedometer. Hell, I doubt if that truck could go that fast. Maybe downhill. So anyway, I've got a pretty good sized GPS that I run, and it tells me where all the traffic cams are at, and you know when to slow down in town and stuff, where the car jams are, you know, traffic jams are. But also it tells me what the current speed limit is and what I am doing. So I'm watching that all the time. I don't even look at my speedometer on my car. It's never right anyway. All right, I'm going to run a strip on the bottom here so that I've got room to turn around without picking the plow up. Yeah, as long as you feed the horses. If you don't feed the horses, they'll die, and then you won't have 600. What do you want that for anyway? What's wrong with your motorcycle? And, you know, why do you want to drive 120 miles an hour? I mean, you were lucky to live through the motorcycle accident. It's got a Viper motor in it. So it's not a real car. Somebody made it, huh? Yeah, it's like having a Ferrari with a Vesper motor in it. That's what Mountain does to me anymore. Mountain Dew. I should be outside today. It's one of the first days we've had in 2 months that has been sunny. And it's not completely sunny. It's partly cloudy, but there is a little bit of sun peeking through. And I think there was enough sun today that it dried the grass out. I could actually mow the lawn that's 6 feet high if I wanted to. I should probably be over here. No, it's a Dodge. I think he said that earlier, that was a Dodge. Uh-oh. I missed a stump there. That's going to interfere with the hired workers. They're going to think there's a tree there. You put a mask on it? Is it one of them paper masks? Yeah, I'm surprised because U.S. cars have both on the dashboard. Mine has kilometers on it. I think all my cars have kilometers on it. Yeah, every car they make now has both kilometers and mile per hour on the dashboard. Yeah, just get yourself some glasses. You're getting old. Get some Mr. Magoo glasses. See, there goes your excuse, though, Bill. When you said the cops wouldn't believe you were doing it in 120, there goes your excuse, because they can look in there and say, look, it shows you the kilometers right there. And then you won't have any excuse. Bill says he didn't hear that. There's another stump. Get them stumps out of there. Looks like that roller's done. I stopped watching Jurassic Park after the very first one. I didn't see any point in watching anymore. They pretty much told the whole story. They said, oh, there's another Jurassic Park out and the animals are eating people. What, them stupid people didn't learn from the first movie? Well, they're too dumb for me to go watch them then. Jail time coming up. Hey Dennis, how you doing? I hope you're doing well. I thought he died. Didn't he turn into a fly or something? I'm doing good, Dennis. Thank you, sir. Alright, I'm gonna have to. I don't want to pick that stupid thing up. Let me do another one of these so I can leave it down when I turn around. I don't want to plow up my seeded field up there if I don't have to. Thank you, Dennis. No, seriously, he played in a movie that he turned into a fly. He wasn't the character. He wasn't the character in Jurassic Park. It was Jeff Goldblum. He turned into a fly. Seriously. As if he wasn't ugly enough. And that guy's tall too. He's like a 7-foot fly. Jared's got a date. Good boy. Hope she likes Jurassic World. Ah, that Mountain Dew's good. I took a girl on a date once to Willy Wonka. And I ended up crying at the end of the movie. I can't remember if I dated her again. I don't remember. Farming Sins. What's up? Haven't seen the girls today. They haven't been in. I wouldn't be surprised. On our honeymoon, we were in Busha Gardens up in Canada, and I was pulling her by the hand, dragging her behind me, trying to get behind this girl so I could get a picture of this girl in these tight white pants. So yeah, she knows. I don't remember what I did with that picture. I'm lucky I didn't get arrested. Yeah, that girl really filled those jeans out, I tell you. See, it's those kind of things you don't have to worry about. It's when you do it behind her back and don't tell her, and she finds out later that you get in trouble for. She just laughed and thought I was being silly. And I was. But I'm serious, that girl really filled her jeans out. Yeah, see, they didn't have sexual harassment back then. They just had harassment. It didn't matter whether it was sexual or not. And it covered the sexual stuff. So, but no, they got to keep going, pigeonhole it. They get, just down to the certain people. What? You just lost your date to cheerleading practice? Oh, man, that's a slap in the face. But that doesn't mean you can't reschedule the date. You know what I'd do? I'd go see the movie anyway, and then I'd rub it in her I'd rub it in her face. Oh, my God, that was a good movie. Look, I still have popcorn sticking out my... Well, you probably don't have a beard, but... I still got popcorn hanging off my face. It's so good. Look, butter. We were talking about going to church when we were kids. Somebody asked me if I'd been baptized. And I thought, I've been baptized half a dozen times. Well, why? And I said, well, I was born a Catholic. When your family's Catholic, when you're born, the instant you're born, you're a Catholic. I mean, they baptize your ass. And then when my mom passed, my stepmother was Lutheran, which is it's people that broke from the Catholic Church and started the Lutheran Church. So it's very similar to the Catholic Church. There's just a few things they didn't like about the Catholic Church, so they made their own and called it the Lutheran Church. And then later, I started going to the Nazarene Church because that's where all the girls went. And somebody said, "Why you go to the Nazarene church?" I said, "Because that's where all the girls are at. They all go there. They've got a really good youth minister, and they play guitars and music and stuff, and all the girls go there. So that's where I'm going." Yeah, I understand, Jared. I know well. I know about life. There's there's a song that I used to listen to about this guy that knew a girl. It was his neighbor since they were like 5 or 6 years old, and now the girl's getting married, and he's singing about the standing up next to her and her saying "I do," and then it ends up that she's marrying somebody else, and so he's just crying in his oatmeal. Taking it slow. Good man. Wow, come on, get this field done. I'm getting there. This is going to be a monster field. How big this field's going to be. That other field over there, I think I'm just going to take straight down. I'll just hook a couple of fields together. Well, that's no way to start a relationship. A rebound on either side is no way to start a relationship. The problem is you've got baggage with you, or they've got baggage with them, and there's no way to keep that baggage out of the relationship. And a lot of times a rebound relationship doesn't last because of the fact that you're bringing baggage into the very start of the relationship. Then when you get through that baggage that you've got from the previous relationship, then you end the current relationship because you want a fresh start. They never seem to work. So it all depends on whether you just want a good time or whether you're looking for a commitment. Lori's in the house. Hey, Lori. I hope your day's going well, Lori. I was going to look out the window. We had some sunshine. I need to mow the lawn. Oh, it's getting overcast again. Ah, dang it. I knew I should have went out there this morning. Well, actually, well, I actually wouldn't have done me any good to go out this morning because the grass was really wet. I needed a good full afternoon of sunshine to dry the grass out, and that didn't happen. So I don't know. We'll look see what happens tomorrow. We've had about 2 months of solid rain, so this is the first day that the temperature got over into the 60s. Yeah, Jared, just take it slow, buddy. And stick to your morals. They'll do you right when you get older. Craig's going back to lurking. Yeah, Jared, I can tell you how many people out there, and especially females, are constantly, I sure wish I could find a decent man, because the men out there are such animals. They're such assholes. They're just, so you can't find somebody with good moral standing, and stick to your morals. They'll do you right, buddy. There's going to be a lot of ladies out there saying, I wish there was made more of them like him. He's a decent guy. All right. Finally, this is a big field, I'm telling you. All right, now this other field, what I think I'm going to do is there's just two fields here, the one I'm on and the one in front of me. I think I'm just going to make that into one long field. I'll leave the two smaller ones up there and then this great big one on the side here. We'll go from there. All right, let's fix this one up. We'll do oh, didn't mean to do that. Put that way and do that. And get that roller out of the way. All right, now I need that seeder back. What did I do with my seeder? Oh, I don't have a tractor on it anymore. Okay. What was I pulling that with? I was pulling that with this, wasn't I? Alright, I gotta go fill this up. Yeah, he's hanging on to his grain buckets, I tell you. Oh, I can't make the turn. All right, open up tanks. There we go. Okay, so I gotta back up to get the fertilizer. I must not be on the trigger. There we go. All right, yeah, don't panic. Don't panic. Uh-oh, misspelled that. Let's try that. Okay, now I got to figure out what I was planting here. Look how big this field is. It's a monster. What was I planting here? Corn. I was right. I did have corn. So let's flip back up to corn. Let's close those tanks up. Get this thing spread out. Alrighty. What happened? No, 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 no. Don't do that. I hit the wrong button. I need to lower it and then turn it on. There we go. So, did I see the chat earlier when we first started? Did somebody said welcome to Craig? Did Craig end up buying Farm Sim? Craig, did you end up buying Farm Sim? I think I asked it earlier and then I forgot to watch for the answer. Alright, let's go. Let's see. Okay, this should be ready if I... Whoa! I didn't mean to do that. I meant to turn it on. There we go. Let's lower this. He did. Okay, I thought I saw that. And then I asked the question and then I forgot to keep watching. I got busy playing or something. I don't know. So he's really not lurking. He's out there playing the game right now. I was going to ask him if he broke down and bought the collector's edition for $300. He bought FS13. Oh, jeez. I don't even know where that's at anymore. Got it someplace. Okay, let's, I'm thinking here. Okay, let me do this. Oh, jeez. Another field that I've got seeded, and I'm going to have to finish seeding it because I'm expanding the field. I'm outstanding in my field here. I've been hankering for some good sci-fi lately, because there's so much junk in the news and on YouTube about how bad they ruined Star Wars and how they're ruining Star Trek, and so I've been wanting to watch some decent sci-fi, and I thought, you know what? I bought all of the Babylon 5 series, the whole thing. I bought not only the seasons, I bought the movies that they made of it, and I bought the spin-offs. They had one called The Rangers. I have all of those on DVD. And those were good. Those were really good science fiction. They told a really good story. The story of Babylon 5 was written pretty much by the guy that put the show together. Straczynski, I think it was his name. And he pretty much had the story written in his mind when he started making the series. So the story just, it's got a really decent story. He was a good writer. So I'm thinking about starting that up again. Just watching that whole series. because that was some decent science fiction, not just crap they get on TV nowadays. They're trying to put too much social stuff, and I'm talking current social outlooks into all the entertainment we have, and they want to try to modernize the stories so that they're more like today's life and social attitudes and stuff and political things, which in my mind is absolutely stupid. Because when I got home from work and wanted to forget the day and all the social crap and all the politics and stuff that I had to deal with at work, I didn't want to watch it in my TV shows. But nowadays, they're trying to put all that stuff in their TV shows. And it's almost like they're preaching to you. You're not living your life right if you don't live it the way we're showing you how to in the TV show. I watched entertainment to get away from that junk. So I'm thinking about starting Babylon 5 again. Almost everybody that was in the show is dead now, though. Bruce Boxleitner, he's still alive. But the guy that played the captain or the commander or whatever his rank was in the original first season, he jumped out, and Bruce Boxleitner was hired to take his place. And then he's died. The guy that played the security guy, he died. The two guys that played the main alien guys, they're dead. Delenn, the gal alien, that ended up being married to Bruce Boxleitner's character, she died last year for complications of a respiratory a sickness, and they said it was what, but it wasn't. Now that they're kind of getting over that what, they're being honest that that's not what she died from, even though they said she did. But anyway, they don't know how to write that stuff anymore. They don't know how to make good TV or movies. Stravinsky, yeah, I think that was his name, Bill. That was some good science fiction, though. They made that show on a shoestring budget, and the guy that was making it was really well known for getting a big bang out of the money. So it was one of the first shows that used CGI of any kind and computers and stuff to do some of the work. Star Trek, they were still taking models and filming models, miniaturized models and stuff like that. Babylon 5 was actually using CGI to make that big station that they were in and things like that. And they actually were doing their sound over computers. They hired a German guy, to do a lot of the music. And he would do the music and send it over the internet, which was very, wasn't even out. The internet wasn't really a thing back then, but when I was on holiday, that little bit of a holiday I took, I sat and binge watched, for the same reason, Farscape. I don't know if anybody remembers that. Farscape had a couple of puppets in it. They had, one of the characters was a damn puppet. And the thing is that after watching it for an hour or so, you know, it's a series, several seasons of a series. After watching just a couple hours, you forgot the guy was a puppet. I mean, they did a really good job with it. You just didn't think of him as a puppet. You saw him as a regular character, just like anybody else, you know. They did a pretty good job on it. You guys are awful quiet today. Guess we don't have any science fiction fans in the house. Is the chat dead? Well, the channel's dead, and there's no reason for the chat not to be. Yeah, I didn't have a live stream last Thursday because Carol got home. Carol'd been gone almost a month, and so I didn't do anything for several days except for to, you know, get caught up on stuff and go out for dinner and stuff like that there. Family time. We spent some family time. Yeah, that's why Mother's Day is so popular. You know, get rid of mom for a month and the whole family falls apart. If dad takes off for a month, nobody misses him. It's just crazy. And I'm kind of joking about that. I know my family would be upset if I left for any amount of time. Because I'm the soft touch. I'm the one that gives them money, and yeah, they'd miss me for that if nothing else. Hey, Dad, got a 20. That's not how it works. Hey, Dad, you got a couple bucks? Now, all I got's a 20. Okay, thanks, and they grab it and run. I used to have people at work that ask me, Rudy, how come you never have any cash on you? And I said, well, 2 reasons. If I did, it would be taken from me before I get a chance to spend it. And so most of the time I don't. I just don't carry it. Because it's easier to say when they come and ask me, sorry, I ain't got any money. Go ask your mom. And he says everybody's lurking today. It's a good day to lurk. Summer's on the doorstep. A couple of weeks, it'll be the time will start going. The days will start getting shorter in a couple of weeks. 21st of June, I think. Whenever the summer solstice is, that's the longest day of the year. And then from there, the days start getting short again. I noticed last night that I walked into the bedroom about maybe 18 minutes after 9 o'clock, and it was still light outside. I mean, it wasn't daylight. I mean, it wasn't noon bright, but it was still light enough to see at 9:18. By 9:25, it was dark, but... All right, Bill, good to see you, buddy. Andy says I sound like the guy from Married and Children. Not really, because I'm the soft touch. I'm the one that they get everything out of. Al Bundy was just a grump, and yeah, they wanted to get his money and stuff, but he was kind of a grump guy. Okay, so now I don't own those 3 plots right there. Maybe what I should do with those is to buy those and just make them one big field over there. So what I got is I've got 2 fields plowed together right here, and then one up above. I got one up above there, and then that one over there that's just one honking big field. So maybe I'll just take those 3 and just make a long skinny one. I don't know. Because I've told people before, take that great big one right there. You don't have to plant one crop on it. You can plant as many crops as you want on it. If you know what I mean. You just stop planting corn here and start planting canola, 10 feet away from here. All right, let me readjust this. Oh, shoot. Keep hitting the wrong key there. All right, here we go. Finish this field up. Oh, I'm plowing dang it, my crop up. Oh, well, I'm going to have to reseed anyway. Not completely, but... All right, now what did I do down here? Okay, that's not straight across, so I'm gonna have to straighten that out. I like it to be straight. No reason not to on a map like this. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the other end, line up with that corner over there, and then come straight across. So we're gonna have to flip this thing again. It's pretty close, right as it is. But let's do it right. Line it up here. Not too far over. That's maybe there. All right, let's do that. That. Drop it straight across. Yeah, I've done that sometimes. Like this one that I'm plowing right now. It'd be real easy. Here's what I'd usually do. If I decided to do that, I would get 2 planters. Let's see here. Let me finish this corner out before I mess it up. All right, now I'm going to turn the thing off so it doesn't make another field. But what I would do was I'd go down the field and kind of estimate where half the field was. So I'd run down the field like this, and I have 2 seeders. You don't have to have 2 seeders, but that's what I did. I would go about what I thought was halfway, and I would put a seeder right here, and then I would put a seeder next to it, so that the seeders were kind of, the booms were kind of pretty much touching. And then I would start this one and make it turn to the right at the end of the field and go to the end of that. And then the one next to it, I would turn left at the end of the field and make it continue finishing that end up. And so I'd have two different crops on the field. And if you do it the right way, don't put barley and wheat, but do barley and corn, because corn, you know where the corn's at because it's 5 feet off the ground. It's tall. If you did a crop that looked different, Anyway, that's what I would do. So now I got to get that seeder back. See how he's doing. Yeah, I'm gonna have some patches to clean up here, I think. But look how big this field is. This is gonna be all corn. And it looks like I've missed a little bit. Let's see. What happened here? Okay, I know what happened here, I think. Well, I don't know for sure. Probably that stump right there. Yeah, that's probably what happened. See this? The cedar, it comes down this field like this. And then it runs into that stump. Like right here. See, it seeded this. It gets to that stump. It sees that stump and thinks there's a tree there. So it stops and it backs up and it dinks around and it ends up trying to find another way to go. And then, it goes a different way and it leaves a gap or two. I know it does that because I watched it do it. And I couldn't figure out, why is he stopping in the middle of the field? And then when I got up close, I saw a stump, and I thought, oh, he thinks that's a tree. There's collision on it. All right, where's my stump grinder? I'm lost. What's running out here? What'd I leave running? That tractor right there. Yeah, I did. I remodded it so it sells for 100,000 now instead of 600,000. It's really loud though. My cedar. Oh, it's never mind. I see it turning now. I didn't think it was moving. Yeah, I bought it now though, Andy, because I went in and I remodded it to sell for 100,000, and then I bought it instead of leasing it. Oh, it got the stump already. While I was messing with the pipe, it took the stump out. There's a piece of equipment I miss. Old Stumpy. I haven't had old Stumpy since what? Farm Sim 17, was it? I think it was Farm Sim 17 I had Stumpy, and then when 19 came around, I replaced it with old 48. wonder if that was the only stump I had out there. What's that? Is that a stump? That's a stump. Oh, there's another one. Yeah, I still might have to take these trees out. I was kind of waiting. I was going to do, like I said, I was going to put cow pens, sheep pens, pig pens in this area. Probably in this area over here. And maybe across the street here. Uh-oh, what'd I hit? Tree? Well, I got a little bit of money left. I can buy another combine. I'm going to need another combine. So I want to replace that little bitty one with a regular size one. Okay, what else we got to do here? I'm going to leave this out in the field because I'm seriously thinking I've got money. I might as well buy those 3 fields there and just plow it into one long field. That'll give me plenty of farmland. What am I trying to do? I got a blinker running. I don't have to turn it off. So I get this guy at the top here, and I'll buy this and plow it up and seed it into something. Tomorrow's brewing day, huh? Yep. Tomorrow's another day. Yeah, this is going to be a big field. Look at this sucker. It's going to be a biggie. Could plant potatoes on this, eh? All right, everybody. Well, my time's up for today. I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Hope you had fun. Good to see you guys. Hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your families. Have fun playing games and stuff. And I'll catch you next time. Ta-ta for now.